Besides of the, of course, very useful effect of the two dials that you can display a second zone time wherever you want to have it, you can also, of course, wear the watch in different shapes. You have a blue dial, and if you say, okay, blue is too fancy for me today, make it a gray dial. Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor in YouTube, where the watches are the stars. And before we show you another novelty of JAEGER-LECOULTRE this year, 2025, I present you Mathieu Sauret, Director of Heritage and Product at JAEGER, or JAEGER-LECOULTRE, as you want to pronounce it. Mathieu, what are we going to see in this video?
So we're going to discover two novelties from the upcoming Watches and Wonder for JAEGER-LECOULTRE. The Reverso Tribute Duoface Small Seconds. We're going to present tiny details to the lovers of fine watchmaking that are in the WatchAdvisor YouTube channel, even to the point of secret sliders to adjust the Duoface time, and even a change of straps, a very ideal and very clever ways to change the strap to the folding buckle.
Incredible. I can't wait until we start, but as you know, the stars are the watches and not Mathieu and me. We will disappear from your screen and you will enjoy the watches. See you then back with the watches. The watch you see now on your screen, what does it look like? It looks like a beautiful Reverso with a small second indication. This is not it, of course, because it is called Duoface. And all of you knowing what a Duoface is, do expect what I will show you now. I will turn the dial around and you have the second face of the watch, or Duoface. And what can you do with that second dial? You can indicate a second zone time. You are choosing it, you are setting it, and then once you are traveling, the only thing you have to do is you have to turn around the watch. On the main dial you will have your home time indicated, or you can also set it the other way around, that's up to you. But this is how probably most will do it. You set it, you have the home time, and once you are traveling, you go on the other side, you push it in, and then you will have your local time, home time. The way you set it, it's up to you. Two different zone times being displayed, and to be sure what you see on the so-called Duoface or second dial, there is also an indication of 24 hours here. There are two versions available, one with a blue dial, the other one with a black dial. And of course, also here, we turn it around, we do have the same. We have a second dial that indicates a second zone time. I do say zone time because a time zone is, Paris is a time zone, but the zone time in the time zone of Paris is UTC plus 1 or UTC plus 2 in summer. This is a little bit of a distinguishing fact, but an important distinguishing fact, because a watch cannot show a time zone. It's not a geographic instrument. In a time zone, a zone time is shown, and so the watch is able to show a second zone time. This is why I am explaining you this, so you understand what I'm talking about. How do we set this?
So in order to have something as elegant as possible, we have hidden a slider, and with this slider you're able to change only the hour on the back dial of the watch. So it's a quite easy and handy way to change the second time zone, and so you can do it in a blink of an eye and operate it really easily, but you will keep always the timing right because the minutes doesn't move. And of course you can also use the crown, but with the crown both hours and minutes of both dial will move, while with the secret trigger that you just show Alexander, only the hour of the back face will move.
And you see when I slide, the hour moves, the minutes are synchronized, and now you just choose the correct time according to the 24-hour little scale that is located at 6 o'clock. You choose the time you want to have displayed. That's all you do. Nothing more to do. The time still synchronized. So it is 10:14, and on the other dial you have displayed 8:14 in the morning, because you clearly see that the hand is close to 12 o'clock and close to midnight, so it is in the morning. If I now pull out the crown to show you how the watch will continue, you will see that the hours continue, the minutes continue, and now we have been reaching high noon on the time we chose on the backside, and
you have. Let me interrupt this video for a short moment, please. We need you to join our community on our website, www.watchadvisor.com. You can now discover more content. We are going to create forums. We have discussions. You can share stuff. You can come in discussion with me. We're going to present you more insights, more in-depth videos, more in-depth information, and so on and so on and so on and so on. It's all about watches. WatchAdvisor is the name. I am the watch advisor, you know that. This was the reason I'm interrupting this video, and now enjoy the rest of it.
So here on the front dial, you have the pure codes of the Reverso. This is why we call it Reverso Tribute. So you have the indexes. Now they're applied indexes. In the past, they were printed indexes, but now it's applied indexes. You have the color dials, because you know color dials were a real signature of Reverso from the very beginning. They're used with lacquer finish, so several layers of lacquer are necessary to create this depth to the dial. And on the plate of the dial, you have a sunray pattern, which is really catching the light with this display of the lacquer. And of course, you have the dolphin hands.
Nicely done, beautifully done. Large indication of the small seconds also here. This is the version with the blue dial, and same concerning the Duoface or the second dial. You have the same here. There's a slider. You slide, you change, you use the little 24-hour indication, and then everything is set. And you can use the watch for traveling on both sides. Whatever you want to have displayed is your choice, but it is very easy. You don't have to do big things. You just have to turn it around, and you are more or less, yes, a little globetrotter already.
So Alexander, I know that you love to have the lugs to lugs dimension for this Reverso. It's 47 millimeter lugs to lugs for a thickness of only 10.34 millimeter. Of course, these watches are offered in steel for a price including 20% VAT in euro of 14,800, both for the black and the blue dial, non-limited versions of these watches, these Reverso watches.
The watch is powered by the Calibre 854 hand-bound Calibre. Features a power reserve of 42 hours, and also good to know the case, even though there is the slider, it is waterproof up to 3 bar, so means you can't go swimming with it. Wouldn't do it anyway due to the beautiful leather strap that comes along with it. But if you're washing hands or doing anything like this, nothing will happen. And I can promise you they are testing those watches to much more than just 30 meters to be 100% sure that if you are wearing it, the watch is waterproof for normal use, I have to say. Same applies here, what we have been showing you in the video about the geographic, the Reverso Tribute geographic. You can also interchange the strap very easily. There is the spring bar, and the spring bar has a little knob or a little nipple, call it what you want. With that little knob, I can easily open it up, dismantle it. This is the summer strap.
So it's our longtime partner with designing those straps, Casa Fagliano, a more than century-old bootmaker from Argentina, making the links between the Reverso, which was born for polo, and Casa Fagliano, which is making boots for the best polo player in the world. It's still a family-owned business, and they've designed these incredible straps, which goes along very well with Reverso. And here, call it the summer strap version because it takes inspiration of the summer polo boots, which are a combination of leather and fabric material in order to have more lightness. It dresses up the watch really nicely, and the watches are offered with a selection of the 2 straps.
Besides of the, of course, very useful effect of the 2 dials that you can display a second zone time wherever you want to have it, you can also, of course, wear the watch in different shapes. You have a blue dial, and if you say, okay, blue is too fancy for me today, make it a gray dial. Very nice, very easily done. Blue and black. Mathieu, thank you very, very much for helping me once again in the video to show this novelty 2025 of JAEGER-LECOULTRE Reverso Tribute Duoface Small Seconds. Thanks a lot for watching the video on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. And if you think that this is your channel, Please check out our website, WatchAdvisor.com, and especially our community section on our website to really get in touch with us, to share lots of things. You will get more detailed information about the watch industry, in-depth videos. More fun will happen there. So if you're interested, have a look at WatchAdvisor.com.